Okay, I'm just gonna get right to this. Welcome to our session 0 for our trying out the Pokerroll system. Just like last time, after we finish the D&D module, I am going to do my attempt to run some other game, and we're gonna try Pokerolls because you guys, I suspect, want to be the very best.
Uh, like no one ever was. I will totally beat Neo and
To
Eve.
catch them as our real test.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
To save from
So,
copyright.
before I even begin my explanation, disclaimer, because like we were being masked, I'm gonna put a disclaimer up front. This is all of our first time with the system.
Yep.
Correct.
Please is the
I
only
am
one that
going
even
to add
knows
to
the
that
system.
disclaimer, as this is the first time our group is officially touching a non-D20 system.
Yeah, you mentioned about that.
We're not using the D10s. We're not using the D20s. No D12s, no D8s, and no D4s.
And don't get me started on the D3s.
The fuck up.
Anyways, all we are using tonight are D6s.
Really?
Only
Yes.
D6s. Which
Your
means
Monopoly dice.
which means we're gonna roll a 666 at some point.
Shut up.
Maybe, but that's actually really good. A 666 will most likely be a critical success.
If I were to guess, probably.
So, I'm going to start with a core basic of the system.
Right.
On your D6,
Mm-hmm.
which I have right here for you. Ooh, nice. Anything from a 4 to a 6 is a success.
Nice.
Anything from a 3 to a 1 is a failure. In D6 systems, the general philosophy is you use a dice pool, you roll the amount of dice, you need to get a certain amount of successes. The amount of successes you need will depend on what you're trying to do. The amount of dice you have will depend on your stats, your debuffs, your buffs, and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Is that core concept understood? The
Mhm.
core concept of a D6 system.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah.
if I wanted to do, I don't know if it's like move Pokemon move specifically. Like, if I wanted to use Thunderbolt and hit, I have to roll. I have to use 2d6s to determine the accuracy.
I will say, for moves specifically, it's the amount of dice you roll determined by your Pokemon's stats.
I'm assuming
I will
the
say-
higher stats, the more dice you roll. For
Correct,
better
but there are
odds.
some limitations that we're going to get to in a second
Okay.
when I explain stats. Because I have to explain stats. All right.
Now I'm scared.
So, let's start with the easy part. Actually, not the easy part.
Let's serve a part.
Do you guys want to start with character creation or want the explanations of everything? Then we get to character creation.
Good question.
I guess we could start with character creation. Are we talking about our main trainer person, or are we talking about our first mom?
Your trainer.
Okay.
I will tell you, I mean, you might want to learn a little bit, though, right?
Yeah.
So that you know what the stats mean. So, if you will, I'm going to share my screen.
Oh, okay.
And bring out to your viewing pleasure the rules.
I guess let me bring up OBS for that. Give me a moment. Let me swap this.
All right.
I was not expecting you to share your screen for a moment. Here we go.
You know what, before we get to character creation, I was supposed to explain the actual session 0 important stuff, so give me a second before we get to this. So, there are some mechanics in this game that I am...
That's just my second count.
Got you. There are some mechanics in this game that I am going to be disregarding. Because it does not fit with what I want to do.
Okay.
Some mechanics absolutely do. You get that idea, yes?
Yes.
Alright. So, with that being said, I am going to try really hard to ramp up the horror vibes for this. Unless you guys veto it right now, I am going to be trying to describe things in a pretty disturbing way because I want to do the Pokemon horror game. That being said, generally, we are going to follow the structure that you know and love. That is to say, the game starts, you do the tutorial, you go to the first gym, and then something happens. Then you do the second gym. Something happens. Third, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, classic Pokemon story, except more. I'm assuming scarier than
A little bit of horror with it.
what would be considered
Yeah.
technically the scariest Pokemon game. It's like with everything that's going on in the world.
Probably
The
Unova.
genuinely scariest Pokemon game?
Probably
I
Unova, if
mean,
I had to guess.
the
Uh,
XZ games,
Well-
the GameCube games, the XD games in Coliseum, Coliseum Gale Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
right. I was more talking about.
They're not really going
I was
for
more talking about
horror,
the
but they got kind of that vibe.
I was more talking
Vibe.
like the main series. Like you see like Kanto, Sinnoh, like what's going on
I-
in the story would be like the scary
I
part of those
don't
games.
think any of the main. I mean, I guess. I guess we have to acknowledge Sun and Moon, I believe, are actively going for horror. The ending of Scarlet and Violet is pretty scary.
Hoenn is pretty scary as well because either the world's going to drown or the world's going to drought
I
if
don't-
we don't save the
I
day.
wouldn't call that. That's not horror though. That's not that type of scary. The horror
Black and
scary, the
White.
disturbing scary. That's not Hoenn.
Black and White and Black and White 2 were pretty dark too.
But dark isn't the same as horror.
Right.
Anyways, point is,
Anyway.
we're gonna go with that. I just want that up to you understand what I am going for.
Okay.
With that being said, let's I guess I'll explain the core concept. So, I have not named the region yet, but I'm thinking canoe for the region name.
Canoe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, originally the canoe region was an ordinary Pokemon region, or an ordinary region of the Pokemon world. It had your standard affair. Also, let's be real. If we're going for the scariest Pokemon game, it ironically would be Pokopia. If we weren't going mainline games.
Right.
Yeah.
From what I've
But that
seen,
was-
yes.
Actually, no. What's scary is the price tag.
That too.
Anyways, sorry. Distracted, I know. This is a weird section 0. Let's get done. So the core concept. Okay. Yes. The core concept. Sorry, my brain is a little broken.
Excuse me.
All of ours.
The core concept. Give me a second to think. How to say the words I want to say.
Excuse me.
Right, yes. So yes, the canoe region was an ordinary region of the Pokemon world. It had a slew of towns, a Pokemon League that, of course, had its own 8 gyms. You know the deal.
Mhm.
Then one day, all at once, every single resident vanished, leaving the entire continent, the entire region, completely and utterly abandoned. But that was like 5 years ago. Today, a group known simply as the Sigma Group. That's the name we'll go with.
Stigma?
Sigma.
Sigma.
Stigma. Okay.
Yeah, the Sigma Group.
For a moment, I was about to make a joke, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not going to."
Don't.
I thought about it too. It's okay, Ralph.
We're still in session 0. You make the jokes, I change the name. None of the names are set in stone yet. Anyways, that being said,
I make a joke, and it's like, "You changed the entire plot line with one button."
to be clear,
Nope.
all you can change your names. But anyways, with that being said, yes, the Sigma Group has started a tournament and is using the entire canoe region as its tournament ground. Uh, the tournament is inspired, some might say, by the tournament held recently in Lumino City,
Oh, yes.
because that was directly the inspiration on my end.
Well, too bad I'm not
But
from there, so I don't know about this tournament.
that being said, there are a couple differences. First off, so the way this tournament works, in this game, I am going to be replacing Pokedollars with points. Mechanically, they are going to function the same way. You can use them at Pokemarts to buy all your favorite items.
Yep.
Says that Ross also never buys items.
However, this is the big one. If your points ever get to 0, or your collective team points, as it's going to be for your group, you are considered out of the tournament.
Mm.
Excuse me.
Nobody who has ever been out of the tournament has ever come back alive. And there are people who are worried about that. So they have sent a group of young-ish trainers to investigate and potentially, if they can, put a stop to it. And that is the campaign plot hook.
I don't know why, but while you were describing that, I was imagining like this being like a very similar. For some reason, my mind went to like a very similar like vibe to the original series of Yu-Gi-Oh. Not the
In a
manga,
regard,
but the anime.
I get what you're saying. I kind of is. That being said, I will say as a little flavor thing, as you were approaching the canoe region on a boat that is normally used for luxury trips, but has been converted for this, the boat called the SS Anne, because why not? You have noted, even though it's like 1 p.m. in the day, it is dark.
Oh no! Someone threw off my Exodiamon.
God
If
damn
you
it.
were, I want to be clear, the whole you being on the SS Anne thing was a thing decided before you made the Yu-Gi-Oh reference. That being said, if you were then to look into the air, look into the sky, you would see why it is dark. Tens of thousands of purple balloons dot the
Tiffling?
sky.
That's not
That would be
intimidating at all.
correct. And I hope that set the atmosphere I want.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
All
Almost
right.
drifting in the sky.
Yep. So, with that, let's get the character creation.
Wahoo!
So I will do you guys a lovely favor and make you guys some trainer cards.
Do we still need to keep looking at your screen? Or...
You do.
Okay.
Can you guys make them yourself?
Can we make it ourselves?
Do you have a create actor button?
Let's see, collapse
Not that I see.
alphabetically.
Then here.
Where would that button be if we were to try to make
It would
one?
be in the actor section. It would be the very top. I don't believe you have it, so I will get you guys
Yeah,
set
I
up.
don't see it.
Yeah, we don't have it.
I have another question.
What's the question?
Sure.
Are we starting out as new trainers?
I mean,
Kind of.
Kind of.
Mechanically, yes.
Alright.
And I will explain how that mechanically works when we get to actual character creation.
which is right now.
Right now, I'm just trying to get your characters to you. Figure ownership. This is gonna go to Ross.
Thank you.
And last
Wow,
but
this
not
is
least,
great. Makes sense though. Can I make this
if
bigger?
you get to have one. So, okay, this is the one note I have to make about this. This, the portion of this system foundry is really good, but they have yet to make proper trainer stat sheets the way they're supposed to look.
Hmm.
That being said, these are functional. So, let's get down to business and make you guys some characters, huh?
Yep.
Hmm.
Like,
Alright,
sorry,
so-
sorry for the Twitch and YouTube where it's like the screen will go gray. That just happens when I tab out from Discord screen share when looking at that screen. That's not something of your device. That's just mine.
You're going to be looking at rules, I'm showing, for a good chunk of this orientation, so you probably should make sure to share that as well.
Oh no, it's on the
Anyways,
Yeah.
That being said, alright, so obviously your character can be whoever you so want, but we need to start with your stats.
Hmm.
So, if you look in your sheet, you'll see in the attribute section, and everyone look at the sheets, right?
Yes.
In the attribute strength, you'll see you have your physical stats, strength, dexterity, vitality, special, and insights.
Yep.
Special is not a thing; you can ignore it.
Oh, so just
strength, dexterity,
So, yeah,
strength, dexterity, vitality, and insights.
Okay.
So you all see that, and then you will notice you have your social stats.
Yep, which are tough, cool, beauty, cute, and clever.
Which is, I believe, the same things they have in the contests. The social stats main, yeah.
Okay.
I will try and use them very well. The main purpose of social stats are for contests. That being said, they're still useful. And in the middle, you will see your skills.
Yes. So you have Brawl, Channel, Clash, Evasion, Alert, Athletic, Nature, Stealth, Charm, Exquisite,
All right. Mhm.
Intimidation, and Perform.
Yep. All understandable, I think, right? Yeah.
I don't know what performing means.
I think it's... Anyways.
Also, you said etiquette horribly wrong.
Alright. So, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to set your guys' rank. Rank is basically the equivalent to level.
Okay.
I see, Eve, you named your character immediately, Eve.
Yeah.
So rank is basically going to be your character's level. We are starting at the... sorry. To be clear, this is one of the differences. Okay, it is both starter and burst. The starter rank.
All right.
Okay, so we got 5 skill points and 1 skill limit. Which I don't know what that
Correct.
skill limit means.
Whatever
Yes,
that
I am about to explain it. Right. So, the skill. So you can spend the 5 points on whatever skills you want. These basically function how you think they will.
Okay.
And what they'll do is, when I ask, as an example, I might ask for a strength brawl check.
Okay.
That means you will add the dice you add to strength, and you will add the dice you add to brawl. As a starter, you may only put... This is basically your proficiency in a skill. As a starter rank, you may only put 1 point in any given skill.
Okay.
Okay, so so basically this is the equivalent of we get to pick 5 skills to have tier 1 proficiency, basically.
Kind of, yes. Until I explain it properly, it's a good way to think about it.
Okay.
So, again, I'm not going to force you to fill this in quite yet until I'm done explaining everything, but if you want, you can, I guess, fill it in now and change it later.
You know, I might just do that, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
But that's an interesting way to do that.
Yeah. And yeah, obviously, as you level up. And now we get to the fun thing. The age mechanic.
There's an age mechanic.
I don't get it. I don't get why RPGs keep trying to do this. It's a silly thing. That being said,
I'm gonna assume we're not doing the kids or the seniors.
correct. The options really on the table for us are teens or adults.
I mean, I guess someone, if they want to, could do a senior. I guess.
I think you guys should do adult, but they recommend teens.
What is the difference?
They
Let's see.
recommend teens.
That is how many attribute / social points you get, which are basically your physical and social skills. How many points you can put into them right now.
Where do I put? Where's
Where do we put
the
this?
There's nowhere you select that. Remember what I said. They don't have a proper trainer sheet.
Right.
Oh, right.
That is something that will manually happen. I am just trying to explain that I'm basically asking guys. You guys want to do teens? You guys want to do adults?
Would a 21-year-old be considered an adult?
Yes.
Yeah.
For,
I would say an adult.
unless there's proof in Pokemon lore that 21 is in fact not considered an adult.
Okay, let's say you guys do an adult. So that means that you guys can put 4 points. You have 4 points that you get to put into your physical stats, and 4 points you get to put into your social stats.
And there's separate points, or
for that
they are separate 4 points.
Okay.
For that, are we also still
the
limited
limit
by the
limit you have on that is actually on the right. You'll see that says strength 1 of 5.
Yeah, I see. That's on the left.
However,
I guess.
before you allocate for those stats, you probably want me to explain what they do.
Yeah.
Nah, I want to. God, what was the stat that we all did when we did the other RPG, and then it was like, oh, this one's actually really important. Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, again, Call of Cthulhu was my first try running a new system, and I did not know what I was doing. All right, we want mental and physical attributes. Here we go, 23. All right, so strength determines the power to carry. So you'll note, by the way, that they look at. There's some things that have they talk in this book about a 6. Humans, unless something weird happens, cannot get 6 in a stats. Some Pokemons can.
Probably includes legendaries, if I had to guess.
Well, I think a lot of... Anyways. So, there's strength. That's your heavy load, inflict physical damage, and muscle development. So, your physical damage is tied to your strength, which is good to note when you're allocating stats to your Pokemons.
Are we giving these points to our character or to
These
our
are to your character. We're doing your character right now, but
okay.
Pokemon have similar stats. Remember this. This is an RPG. If you want to go, you can go punch that Onix in the face.
Just
so I personally would prefer you punch the Muck in the face. Just personally, but...
I wonder why.
Anyways, point is, though, yeah, you got strength. Vitality. This one is important.
Of course, HP. We got some basic resistance, or not resistance, but
yeah.
You know what I mean.
This actually determines your resistance and tolerance to pain and weariness. It also defines the health and vigor. Each vitality point gives you +1 HP, 1 defense, and 1 special. So we're probably not going to do vitality rolls, but more HP and stuff, right?
Right. It's the same case as Constitution and regular D&D, where it's like you're not making.
I will say. I love this. As an optional rule, you can use Vitality for defense and Insight for special defense. Anyways, that being said. By the way, I love, what they say for 6. The strength of an Ursaring bear. Enough to tear apart a car. And the Vitality. What's the Vitality?
It's the very top right.
It's right there.
You could resist bullet seeds with your pecs of Laren and abs of steel.
Jesus.
This is bad. These are horrible.
Was this written by Ross?
wanna know, like,
Shows the
just
credits.
as
I'll
a
give it
just as
that.
a minor thing, and I don't want to cause an issue. I do not like how this book is written, like some of the tone it uses. And the rules are good. I like them. That's why I picked them out of all the Pokemon systems. I just don't like how it's written. Dexterity. The agility, flexibility, coordination you have in your body as determined by its attributes. Remember, so keep in mind, by the way, the way I will ask for checks, by the way, is I will ask for a strength brawl or a dexterity stealth.
Like it'd be like a combination of everything, of
And yes,
all of them.
and you're basically adding your pool. You're adding your pool basically.
Yeah.
So dexterity, and then the thing is, your sprint could match a Jolteon's.
Okay.
Your insight, which is insight, it's basically your wisdom. And you get, like Blissey, you can sense the energy and the emotions beyond the physical world.
Okay.
And again, special is just for Pokemon.
Okay.
And then we got your social attributes. So command, respect, intimidate, coerce others. That's tough. They say Raging Dragon. Say at least the name of a Pokemon. You just do Raging Dragonite. Easy.
So these
Yeah.
cap out at 5. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, to be clear. For most, yeah. Probably because, I think it's because Pokemon aren't going to be any more social than humans, I think, is the idea. Cool. So, correct, comment, trust active with people of Pokemon. And the top of cool is, you could cheer up a Voltorb that's about to explode. Beauty is about looks, but also about elegance and a classy demeanor. Your beauty will help you get others' favor and leave everyone dumbfounded as to how effortless you make it seem to be perfect. Others would pay to be in the... There's no Pokemon Pug in here at all! Come on, guys!
They gotta do the Pokemon puns.
I mean, there is one if you look at the tier 1. A Hobo, a Garbodor.
Whatever. Okay, clever! So, this is, I guess, going to basically be your intelligence, your... It's interesting, by the way, that clever is a social stat, while insight is a mental stat.
Yeah, shouldn't insight also
And
be
it's,
a social
it's
stat?
nah, it's weird like that. You know, things around
Right.
you, you don't go. Only the mysteries of the universe remain a challenge for your sapience.
This one has
Another
no Pokepun.
Pokepun.
Yeah. You know what? It's probably because it isn't the 6th rank. They don't do Pokepuns. Either way.
Please stop smiling. It's creepy.
Cute is, yeah. So, those are the main stats. So, let's talk about the skills now. There are only a couple that are, like, really worth talking about, but you have your fighting skills.
Yeah.
For your Pokemon, Clash is going to be important. We're going to come back to it later. But you got Brawl, Channel, and Clash are Pokemon exclusive. Evasion, humans can do that. So, we'll talk about it a little later, but this basically has some special stuff to it. And to throw. And weapons. If you want to use a weapon to whack something.
Give it a little bonk. Boop.
But why would you want to do that when you have Pokemans?
I will note, by the way, if you guys want to be a weapon user, we do not offer a list of weapons on this book.
Oh.
Oh my.
Because it's so basically what they're saying is basically what they're saying is, I guess, exactly that. They don't offer weapons in this book because it's not a priority. So it's on to me. If you guys want to use weapons, just keep in mind that I am going to have to do that on the fly, figure what's fair. Then we get our survival skills. We got alert, athletic, nature, which is basically survival, really, and stealth.
Yeah.
The contest skills. These will totally come into play in this.
I mean, maybe.
I will say, empathy is kind of in a lot of ways like insight. Etiquette, intimidate, perform. There are things that aren't just contests that these apply to, which is weird. And then our knowledge skills, our crafts, lore, medicine, science. So, yeah. With your humans, just try and build them how you like. With your Pokemon, you're going to want to make some interesting decisions.
Right.
So those are the two sections. Or I guess three. We went over the rank as well, which is good. So are you ready for the next? Can this work? No, this doesn't work. Which is okay. So the next thing I am going to call your attention to is nature.
Oh, in the foundry or in the screen share?
In the foundry. In the foundry.
Oh, okay. Let me swap to that real quick. Hold on.
Yep. Your nature. Now here is the honest truth. Pick whatever you want. With the way we are playing this game, the nature of your humans do not matter and will have no mechanical effects.
Where is nature at on the thing? Oh, here we go.
Oh,
I
it's
see,
on the
I
attributes.
see it.
Yeah.
I see it. Well, it can give us a. We can base off our personality based off of one
Yeah.
of these.
That's why I am telling you this.
Right.
There is a mechanical effect in regards to Pokemon, which I will explain when we actually get into Pokemon.
Right.
Anyways, yeah.
Which I never.
But-
I never know what any of these do.
I will say, for your guys' choosing pressure, 38. Page 38 of the book I'm gonna get you guys. I'm gonna send the link for.
I'll go for this for now.
Explains what all the natures do, or like rather how you describe all the natures.
Okay.
I am not sure if they're yeah, I think they are. Anyways, I am not sure if both again. Because this version is using a different version, I think I'm not sure if the natures are the same, but they should be the same, probably. But like I said, for your humans, they do nothing. For the Pokemon, I feel like it would be fun to let RNG decide.
I mean, yeah, cause
Like in the game.
yeah, isn't now? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it possible for any Pokemon to get any nature?
Correct. And again, it doesn't do the same thing it does in the game.
I mean, of course.
But
'cause
because
you
I
can't
am
go
going to be playing,
one for one.
Because out of battle, even in battle, sometimes I am going to be playing the Pokemon. The nature is supposed to define what I am supposed to do. Just figured I'd let you know. It's there. It technically does nothing. And with that, you've basically, provided you followed my instructions.
I believe I did.
1, 2.
Oh,
3,
are we
4,
building that now?
5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1,
2, 3, 4. Yep. Yep. Sorry.
I was gonna say, did
3,
I just count?
2, 4.
Is there a way I can make the character sheet a
1.
little bigger?
Probably not.
Probably. I don't know.
Because I can make it wider, which I guess works for now.
That being said, yeah. To be clear, that is it. That is. I've just told you everything. I've explained how human characters work.
So how many points do
There
we
is-
have to allocate? So we have
4 physical, mental, and 4 social.
Okay.
So the blue ones at the top are the light green. I don't know what color that is. You can put 4 in those, and those multicolored ones in the bottom, you can put 4 in those.
Okay.
Remember, it defaults at 1, so if it's at 1, it doesn't count. And this is going to be how many dice you roll when I ask for a check of that kind. Or, if you do Vitality, it's how much your defense and HP is. Eve, as an example, is giving herself 7 hit points.
Wait, hold on. How do I do
But not
hit
this.
I
points?
will also say, set your willpower to 4. Like, set it to max, your WP.
Oh,
Okay.
willpower.
Your hit points are tied to your vitality.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Cap that
It's
out at
tied
4.
to vitality. So if
Yeah.
if vitality's 2 out of 5,
Then you have 6 hit points. You type it. You type it in to max it out. You put the 6 in.
it already says 6 there.
Yeah. But you want a 6 out of 6. You're
And then it says 5 for me for WP.
I believe that's tied to a stat.
I think that's tied to insight.
That would make sense. Yeah. But
I'll double check, but I
that
think
means by default you get
it's
5
tied to
WP. Yeah. So you whatever your current max is, Ross, is how much you start with
Mm.
for WP. WP, I just explained, is basically a version of inspiration. You and your Pokemon can use WP to do some stuff, which I will explain later.
You said you said all the skills start at 1 as like a default thing? Like, do you have to make it
Except for the
0 or
it's
What? It starts at 1.
okay?
It
Wait,
starts
Ross,
at
what
1.
is going?
What?
Oh, Ross, you messed it. You
What?
typed in the wrong box. Why is it out of 10 all of a sudden on your sheet, Ross?
Out of 10. What?
Did I? Oh no, did I? Oh, I gave Ross a Pokemon sheet. Oops.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
Ross, you're gonna have to reset.
That's fine.
That is what we call in the business an oopsies.
Good that we cut that early.
Yeah. Sorry. If I get, they're not gonna look different. That's the issue. That's the issue. Is because it doesn't. Yeah. Oh, well, Ross, here you go. Ross is the owner. Here you go. Your new sheet's up, so it'll look proper this time.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
So make yourself starter rank. This should make more sense now.
Let me get the nature that I was gonna go for.
Yeah.
What was it? I believe it was this one. Where
Bashful.
do I where do I? Well, don't reveal it.
You want to keep it a secret? I didn't.
Uh,
You want to keep this thing that literally does nothing. You're not rookie. You're starter.
oh.
Yeah, we're starting. I'm also going with you.
Not standard. Starter. There you go.
There you go.
Do I need to apply any of this where it says forced advancement and allow increase
No.
beyond limits?
No, you don't.
Okay.
So it's going to ask you to select 5 skills. You're going to do that,
Yep. Which the skills are in the middle.
and then you're going to apply. And then you're going to apply your. So you'll notice how your strength and your strength is 1 out of 5.
Yes.
You are spending your 4 allocation points to make it go up.
Okay, so
it
if I...
costs 1 point to take 1 from 2.
Oh, okay. 1 point to 1 to 2, 2 to 4, not 4, 2 to 3. I'm assuming 2 to
Yeah.
4, or is it double again?
What? It's just 1. It's just 1. 1 point
One
every
extra
time you advance.
Okay.
Not necessarily happens to find character art for this character.
I mean, again, I am curious because obviously backstory is not going to be too important, but I hope you guys come up with some stuff, you know. Anyways,
I'll try. You just gotta remember,
but that is
I'm a professional idiot.
We know.
so. That is everything to do with your trainer.
Okay, I think I did it right. For that part.
Let me count. Let me count for you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you did it right.
Okay. Now you're doing for this.
Yeah. I will say, by the way, as you level up, it'll do this for you going forward.
Okay.
Not that it'll pick it for you, but it'll bring up the menu and tell you what you need to select. Again, so much in here is automated, and it's really nice.
How many
Let's
regular
do this
skills
actually.
was it again? 4?
You mean social skills? Same deal.
No, not social. The regular skills, not the thing in the middle.
You mean like brawl throw a weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have 5 points to spend.
5. Thank you. So.
All right. Yeah. When all of you guys are happy with your characters, and again, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna hard lock you in until a little bit later, because as you learn how the game works, you might want to change some things.
Right.
Here.
I have a character sort of in mind. Like I'm
Entirely
imagining the
fair if you
character
do.
now.
I do. It's the art that start going to find.
Fun. Here. I guess you know what? Here. Let's do an exam. I wonder. Okay, does it work? If I do. Oh, it does. Awesome. So.
That's just straight with someone from Team Flare. I'm gonna ignore that art.
Hey Neo.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to do me a favor.
Yes.
So we can show how this works. Go on your sheet and give me a. We're gonna use something you actually have. A dexterity-based stealth check. So click on stealth.
Stealth check.
Yeah, so
Okay,
click on
stealth.
stealth. And make it dexterity.
Attribute dex.
And roll it.
Automatic got
Oh
solid.
my
That is
God.
also, oh my god.
4 successes. So, yes, I just want to demonstrate. So you'll note. So, Neo, pop quiz. Where do your dice come from?
The void.
So just make sure you
Okay.
understand. Explain where all 4 dice come from.
I believe the dice came from both stealth and dex.
And the exact allocation is.
Dex, I believe.
I'm asking. So how many dice come from Dex?
3.
And how many come from Stealth then?
1.
So yeah, just want to make sure you understand how the system works. Also, that is, by the way, an insane roll.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's 4 successes, which is, in a lot of cases, that's going to be a crit success if you get a roll like that.
I think I am good with the stat
All right,
allocation.
then I'll have
I think.
you do. Then I'll have you do a practice roll as well, Ross.
Okay.
If you as well. All right, let's see. I'm gonna have you do. Ooh.
Or-
Let's have you do an insight lore roll.
Insight.
So click on lore.
Yep. And then I can apply it to insight. Here we go.
Yep.
Boop.
Ooh.
That sucks.
That's 1 success.
I'm ready. Also,
All right, then I'll have you do the same deal. Brum, 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 brum.
God, if only D&D applied this a little bit.
I mean,
with automated stuff.
this is the D6 dice pool system. I mean,
Yeah.
it does. It just okay. So you're gonna make let's do. We'll have you do a Dex nature.
chaotic combination, but okay.
I was gonna say.
Remember, nature is basically survival. It's not like the knowledge nature check in D&D.
Oh my! You know what? I called it.
Ross,
I called
you
it.
called it.
I called
You
it.
did call it, Ross. You did call it.
Do I get inspiration point?
Actually, Ross, yes, you do.
Ooh.
Give yourself 6 willpower points, which is basically the equivalent.
That
And I'm
is-
not being special. That's just you just get your max. You just get your
okay.
max. Also max out your HP as well.
That is really funny.
I called it.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the with a D6 system. It's like, what are the odds of rolling 3 6s on 3d6? It's probably not that.
Well, yeah. The one time I asked you
high.
guys to roll 3 dice, but yes. Okay. So now, just make sure you can see. You guys understand how using this sheet works now. I just want to make sure you did.
Right.
Yeah.
It's similar.
So
I would say
now-
it's similar-ish to the D&D one, sort of.
Kinda.
Now, I would like to bring in my assistants.
Give me a go!
The mimic.
It's the mimic.
It is the Mimic. Anyways, so you guys, by the way, this is on observer, so you guys can actually look at this sheet.
Mhm.
Yep.
So he is also so his rank is going to share rank with you.
Okay.
That makes sense, right? So to be clear, if Pokemon that you spend time training, like the Pokemon you caught, will probably immediately get its rank pretty much bumped up to yours pretty quickly. If you ever encounter and somehow catch a Pokemon with a higher rank than yours, they may not listen to you.
Makes sense.
Oh, they straight up have that mechanic in here? I mean, makes sense.
They have that mechanic in here. So you'll note that Gimmighoul here has a lot of the same stats you're probably used to. He also can. So as I rank him up, he can. So let's rank him up to Rookie as an example. I do get to give him skills.
Okay.
But by default, this is what his sheet looks like. Reasonable, correct?
Yeah.
So you'll also note his limits are different. As an example, a Gimmighoul can only ever have 3 strength and 2 dexterity.
Oh, like each mon has their own. Okay.
Correct. In fact, Gimmighoul kind of sucks. Gimmighoul don't got a single 6 in here.
Yeah, no.
That being said, he is Gimmighoul. You'll notice, by the way, that he has a type.
Yep. Ghost.
Isn't
Which-
Gimmighoul Ghost and Steel, or is that just Goldango?
You're thinking of Goldango.
I didn't know if the pre-evolution had, because I've actually not had Gimmighoul, so I actually wasn't sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Like, I just know. All right, so we need to talk. How do I want to do this? Because this is where things are going to get very complicated. Surprise, surprise! It's battles.
Right.
Of course.
So I'll draw attention to the typing for now. He is Ghost type, which means he has a weakness to Ghost and Dark, resistance to Bug and Poison, and is immune to Normal and Fighting.
I'm assuming, because a lot of things are apparently automated in this, as soon as we pick a type, it will automatically show, like, okay, these are the resistances, weaknesses, and
You
immunities.
aren't going to have to pick a type. When I hand you the Pokemon sheets, the types will be all filled in.
Oh, wait, you're right. We're not custom making Pokemon.
Why would we be making Pokemon custom, Ross?
I mean, look, that could
So that being said,
be fun. Anyway.
I mean, I thought off the question, but it's not the thing. We're gonna get to that in a second. I want to find where's the type?
Maybe we custom make whatever legendary is in the region.
I am not going to confirm or deny whether I'm doing that. All right, do they explain it here?
It's Pikachu.
Here,
The legendary is
Here
Pikachu
you go.
for the 15th. I'm doing now.
Pikachu's never been a legendary.
I mean, marketability is.
All right, where does it explain here how to? I'm hoping it explains here somewhere where what it actually does. Different resistance. There are many Pokemon types that are common to gain an edge. And not very effective. Reducing 1 point from so not very effective. Reduce 1 point from the total damage received. So I guess in order to explain this, I should explain how attacks work.
Yeah,
So-
that would help.
Why don't you look at Gimmighoul's moves?
Move specifically. Yep, I see the little tab. Yep.
So you'll note that Gimmighoul here knows 2 moves.
And it gains more move options.
Well, to be clear, this is basically their starter options. This is like the starter moves.
Oh, I
And
see.
like
So
a-
if we started
as an
off
example-
with Gimmighoul as, let's say, an advanced...
Look at this.
he'd
I
have,
unlearned
like-
it. I unlearned them.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
notable. I believe it is based on their insight, I want to say. How many moves a Pokemon can know. So he can learn 5 moves. Breaking the mold there, aren't we?
Daring, aren't we?
And you'll see some mechanics I haven't explained yet. Use actions, clash and evade. I'm going to get to this. But for now, let's use the classic move. We're gonna use tackle.
Yep.
So tackle is based off of either dexterity or strength.
And athletics.
For the Gimmickle here, it doesn't really matter because he doesn't have better in either stats. So then you roll accuracy. In this case, with the built-in accuracy of tackle, we need 1 success to hit. So I am now going to roll accuracy. That. Oh, no, wait. We need 2 successes, actually? Oh, I think we need 2 successes. Wait, how do I. Oh, wow. Then this Gimmickle can never use tackle.
Maybe try using Astonish.
Give me a second. I want to see here. I think there's gotta be something I can do here. Either way, I think what the answer is this Gimmickle is not supposed to. Anyways, it's fine. So in this example, let's pretend I hit. Okay, with tackle.
Right.
Oh, I know why it's broken. It's because it thinks I use the move. That's why.
I see. If you look at the damage pool, it
Yeah.
says 1 or
So
2.
now it's going to be so now it's 1 success required properly. Sorry about that. And there we go. Look, a success. You'll notice the clash and evade buttons. We're gonna get to those. But let's assume that the opponent doesn't do that. Okay?
Mhm.
All right.
So we're now going to roll damage. Whee!
Oh my God.
So I did not. You might think that I just rolled 13 damage, but that's not how this works. I rolled 2 damage.
If I were to guess, it's so each damage point is 1. It's just how it I guess scales in the sense of if you rolled 1 6, that would be 1 damage. If you or not 6, if you
Well,
roll
it's
above
success.
4. Yeah.
Yep. 4, 5, or 6.
Yep.
So now that you understand how damage works, so in this case, if this Gimmickle tackled you, and yes, they can tackle you, the player, well, the character, you know what I mean.
Right.
If this Gimmickle tackled you, you would take 2 damage. There is some fun stuff with damage that we'll get to in a second.
Also, you mentioned jokingly about that would have been a critical like success thing earlier for like I think it was like Neo's thing. Is there critical damage in this game?
Yes, I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
I am going in a specific order. So, resistance reduces 1 point from the total damage if you somehow resisted normal damage somehow. Let's just pretend, for the sake of this,
Yes.
Pretend I
Then-
resisted for some reason.
we would then one of those 2 damages that you just took, I would take 1 off.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So basically,
The
there's a
minimum,
chance it
by the
takes-
way, for any
Oh.
the minimum for any move, by the way, is 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless you're immune to it, of course.
Yeah. Immunity is easy calculation. So that's resistance. That is the resistance. Weaknesses is an additional damage point as long as we score 1 success on any damage, which is fine because it's a minimum of 1 anyways.
And I'm assuming
So as
these
long
would.
as you
I assume that it would be like double the effectiveness if you had like a 4 times, or normally in Pokemon it would be like a 4 times weakness. So
correct.
like it was
correct,
like grass,
correct,
bug,
correct.
and attack with fire.
Double resistance and immunity, they say it right here. Boom.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yep. You're getting ahead of me, Ross. You're getting ahead of me. So, Neo?
Hmm.
Eve?
Hmm.
Ross.
Yes.
Are you with me with the basics of attacking?
I'm
I
scared
believe
for
so.
for how you're phrasing it. I'm scared, but I'm gonna
I
say
need you to
yes.
be because it's about to get a lot more complicated.
Oh
Oh,
no.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm
This is
gonna
the part I was
say-
I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay. So let's talk about how a typical round of combat might go.
Oh no.
I know. Bear with me. It'll all make sense. So, a round of combat that is based on some stats. Where is it on here? No, it's on here somewhere. Here we go. Yep. First, there's the initiative step. Your initiative score is equal to your dexterity plus your alert.
Okay.
However, before we even get to that mattering on any given round, I will say, does anyone have any priority moves they'd like to use?
Mmm.
That's right. We got priority moves.
Yep, which would be
You see,
a good number of
this is
options.
going to be a combat in this game is going to be a process. So bear the hell with me. So yeah. So let's say I guess that Neo's Rattata wants to use quick attack. I would say, does anyone have any priority moves they would like to use?
And then I would respond, yes, I would like to use quick attack.
Correct. And I'd be like, okay, does anybody else?
Yes, I
I'd be like,
have well,
don't need to overcomplicate it.
okay. I have a fake out.
I don't know the priority. And I'll ask, okay, what is the number after the priority stat? Which I can probably show you what the priority thing looks like.
Yeah.
So let's scroll down just a little bit. It's on here somewhere. Search for cover, under the frame, fainting, run from battle. Ooh, we're gonna get to that later. We'll get to. I know that you guys probably saw that like a million times.
Oh, hi, Salmons.
By all this
We will
art is
get to
really
those-
cool.
Priority. Here we go. Priority. Here we are. Wait. Nope. That's not the priority I wanted.
Prioritizing story. Prioritizing story.
Priority, please. Did I spell it right? No, I didn't. Priority.
If you were wondering, feint attack has higher priority than quick attack.
In regular, are you checking the thing in this game? Because it might be different in this game.
In regular Pokemon, it does.
Yeah. Pokemon may use priority moves. That's the first mention of it. They explain the mechanic here somewhere. Nope. Here we go.
Here we go.
You see it?
Yep.
See, this here right here is priority. So you'll notice it says priority up 1. So I'll ask, what is your priority number? Priority down.
Let's say
1,
priority 3.
Yeah, then that would go first. But if everyone is using the same priority number or no priority number, then in that case, in that hypothetical case that we just imagined, we would use the initiative score that I mentioned, dexterity plus alerts.
Okay. Would it go based off of that if, let's say, I have, let's say, quick attack, and then the enemy Pokemon also has quick attack that they want to use? Would it just go
Correct.
default it to? Okay.
Yes. It's like how it was an actual Pokemon.
Yeah. Fair
So
enough.
then we would get to you using a move. And of course, you would then, as put in the scenario, you would use your move, which isn't necessarily an attack. If you look in Gimmighoul's sheet and you go to the down here, the typeless maneuvers, you can also do these things.
Where are you looking? Sorry, I was still looking at your screen.
In moves, scroll down to the bottom at typeless maneuvers.
Yeah. So you have struggle. Well, both different kinds. So you can grapple, help another. Not quite sure what that exactly means in this context. I'm assuming you're gonna say we'll get to it. Stabilize an ally, clash, etc. Okay.
Most of these are rather self-explanatory, thankfully. Though
Right.
we'll get to some of this. Anyways, that being said, so point is, there are other things you can do. So you're going to do it, and now we get to evasion/clash. Give me a second here. I need to get another friend out to explain this concept. You ready?
Mhm.
All right, who should I get to help me? Who's a friend? We're gonna use this guy.
Executor, because he looks a little like a Muck. Okay.
Of course, I'm gonna use Muck.
Stupid muck.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the easier swing one, evasion. Keep in mind, by the way, on any given round, you can only do evasion or clash once on that round.
Like, are you saying like both
Both,
of them?
both can be used once. Both can be used once.
Okay.
Even
Okay.
evasion
Okay.
and clash on any given round. Just just want to be clear that though there is something that I'm going to get to later that may make you not want to use both.
Okay.
All right, let me give this Muck some moves. Bonk, bonk. All right, this Muck now has moves.
Just have minimized just to be annoying.
Well, I am just using what I can reasonably use. Where is minimize is standard rank? Thank God. Anyways,
thank God.
so we got Muck here. So Muck and Gimmighoul are battling.
Yep. Do, 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 do,
Muck
do,
here
do,
is going to use Pound.
Well, Gimmighoul's immune to pound.
Let's say it wasn't for, I'm assuming, sake of doing
Fa-
this.
Yeah. For the sake of what here, let's reverse it. Let's reverse it. Gimmighoul is going to use Tackle. Okay?
Okay.
So I'll have Gimmighoul go first instead.
Yeah.
So Gimmighoul is going to use Tackle. That all makes sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So he would roll the accuracy. Yep, so roll the accuracy.
Hits
And when you
again.
look at that, it hits. Before I roll damage, Muck's trainer can say, Muck, evade it! So what happens here is that he's going to do an evasion roll.
Which I'm assuming if this turns to be a success, you either ignore the damage or reduce the damage.
This is going to be ignore.
Ignore.
So ready?
Okay.
Watch this. Because of how many successes he got,
One success.
so if you look at evasion, if the foe scores as many successes as you, he evades the attack and won't receive any damage or effects. So you'll see here, we have one success. That means
Good, no damage.
Muck is as Mucks typically do, it avoided the attack. Yeah, I know. Anyways, so that one's simple. Clash isn't.
Okay.
So let's talk about Clash. So, hypothetically,
Oh,
and
yeah.
again, I'm going to get to what this whole reset button is for, so we're going to get to it.
Reset button.
Reset button.
Again, I'm going to get to it.
Oh, I don't even see a reset button.
Probably because it's not your actual Pokemon sheets.
Oh, it's
You
on the
can't even
Pokemon.
see
Oh, I
the
see
ticket.
reset. Okay. I thought we were
Yeah.
still looking at the move on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the reset
All right.
button.
So, new hypothetical universe, Muck is going to try and Clash. So, first off, we pick a move. In this case, we're going to pick, even though it doesn't technically work, we're going to pick Pound, because it's the only option apparently that is valid in the only option that is valid, I guess, because it's because his other move, Muck's other move, which is Poison Gas, isn't a damaging move. That's why so basically your Pokemon is going to use a damaging move.
Okay.
So like I said, Muck is going to use Clash. He's going to Pound. He's going to roll his successes. It says 2 successes. And it doesn't affect the target. Normally, if I didn't use the worst possible example Pokemon ever, it would say here, Gimmighoul and Muck took 1 damage. Because Clash basically means that both of you guys take 1 damage instead of doing the damage rolls.
Okay.
But to use Clash, you have to use an attacking move, and you have used that move for the round. Which is words that don't make sense to you yet. So then we get to damage. We already talked about that. And then we go to the next Pokemon. And now we do it again in the same round. This mechanic. Okay. So, I have been alluding to a plus button and a reset button and stuff.
Yes.
So I want you guys to pay attention to the used actions. So basically, when a round ends, or rather, when everyone has a turn to act, I will go, does anyone have anything else they would like to do in this round?
Okay.
Sometimes you'll say no, sometimes you'll say yes. Keep in mind, and this is important. So here, let's go hypothetical, okay?
Okay.
Our Gimmickle here is going to start with tackle in a round, okay?
As
And you'll notice that he needs, as you note, 1 success to hit, right?
Right.
So he's going to go tackle. He hits!
Well
Congrats.
done.
Cool.
We're going to say that the muck doesn't do the thing, and we're going to use some damage dice. Boom.
Maybe.
1 damage to the muck.
And one
All
used
that makes sense.
action.
Yep. Now, we go around the round. We'll say, as a fun little thing, because I want to get to this anyways, Muck uses poison gas. So he's going to use poison gas. Needed 2 successes.
Only got 1.
Yeah, well, I got one.
So good news. Our buddy Gimmickle here doesn't get poisoned.
Well, sucks
Oh, by
to
the way,
suck.
Snap is also a mechanic we'll get to in a second. A lot of mechanics. So we go to the top of the round again, and Gimmickle can try and use Astonish. But you'll note, when I go to roll accuracy here, he now needs 2 successes. So with Gimmickle's current stats, unfortunately he only rolls 1 dice.
Right.
Which means it is impossible to do that. To do the 2 successes. He cannot hit with Astonish.
Okay.
So basically, the more things you do in a turn, the more difficult it becomes. So every subsequent action, also it's worth noting, any given move can only be used once. So here you see Astonish and thing. Also, I'm curious. I think we got struggle here, which is fun. Anyways. So you see here,
wait, each
both
move can
moves.
only be used once. So
Once per round.
This is still in one. Okay.
Yes, that was what I was getting at.
Interesting. Okay.
So basically, clash, evade. You can do. It's worth doing, by the way. Surprise, surprise. Clashing and evading count as actions.
Oh, those count as okay. Can
Correct. So if you choose to clash and evade on your turns, you're going to have it harder to hit with your attacks.
Question. Can you because with Clash it counts as the enemy using a move as well, right? Can you choose
Correct,
to
yes,
evade that attack?
No. Clashing is its own thing.
Sort of like a ping pong thing.
It's recreating that moment from the anime.
Oh yeah, where it's like Pikachu using Wild Charge and I don't know, Ember using Flame Charge or whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. But basically, yeah. No, yeah. Clashing is its own mechanic, but it does use up your usage of that move for the round.
Mm.
So, because this is one of the more complicated mechanics, are we all on the same page?
Yeah.
I think.
I would say so. Neil?
Are you understanding me?
So far, yeah.
Okay.
Good. Again, this is a lot
now
to it.
where
There's
the
no
real
simultaneous
complicated shit is.
No, I'll be honest. The multiple turn thing, it is actually worth noting. Some moves apply the multiple action penalty right away. So
I'm
let's
assuming those
talk
are a
about
lot more
Fury
powerful moves. Fear Swipes. Okay.
They're your classic multiple hit moves. So basically, here's how it works. None of the Pokemon I have as my partners here know Fury Swipe because they don't learn them.
Right.
But let's pretend Fury Swipe exists. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna get a friend. I'm gonna get a friend to demonstrate Fury Swipe. Come on in here, buddy.
I'm guessing Scyther.
I'm guessing Meowth.
That's right. Also, I want to say there are choices on some of these Pokemon is insane. So here we have our boy Meowth.
The silly goober.
That's
Where
right.
moves? Where is? I know Fury gets Fury Swipe. Where is it? Fury Swipe is a standard rank move.
Can we see
But
the step luck?
no,
Okay.
you can't. You can't, and I don't want you
Okay.
to. I'm just making a demonstration.
Right.
So I'm going to grab Fury Swipe here. So when you use a move like Fury Swipe, you'll roll accuracy. And like, okay, let me. Okay,
Lower accuracy by 1.
this is a low accuracy, single target, low accuracy 1, which is a whole thing. Added effect, single target, low accuracy 1. So here, let me. I want to get the exact wording of how this works.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so here it is. Here it is. Evading, dexterity plus evasion, taking cover. Same type attack bonus. We'll get to that later. But I picked Fury Swipe because they picked Fury Swipe as their example. Or rather, they picked Mouth the Fury Swipe.
Which fair enough.
Healing, which successive action. Here it is. So Meowth will use these, which is successive action move. For its action roll, Meowth will roll following the multiple action roll for successes. Only this time the action is called will be released all at once. Trainer calls for 2 multiple actions to be used on Fury Swipe. Meowth first swipe is down 1 accuracy. So basically, yeah, I am going to get the more I use it, I'm going to get. So basically, I get to pick how many times I use Fury Swipe as an example. But how do you? Is there a specific way this works? Yeah, sorry. Still trying to double check some things about how the foundry works. So I am gonna make a call. Now the roll fall. The action call will be as follows. Trainer calls for 2 multiple actions to be used on Fury Swipe. So I am going to use Fury Swipe, which uses 2 multiple actions. So that means that it immediately gets a penalty. I think. What?
Right.
Oh, the second swipe. Right. Then I'll do it again. That's right. Okay, that is not properly working, unfortunately. So I'll have to figure out how to make that work properly for moves like Fury Swipe when you actually get them. Because that isn't working the way it's supposed to. But the point is, then when I roll for the second one, it'll do the same thing, basically. So I will take an accuracy reduction. So we'll call another Fury Swipe, and we'll have you do this again, and it'll require 1 success. Or rather, it'll require 2 successes now, which it won't do. You see how this works?
Is there? I'm assuming there is a cap on how many times you could say like, hey,
I mean, just keep what I said in mind, where it reduces your accuracy by a lot.
Right.
That being said, this all makes sense. I imagine.
Now I want to play with mouse hold now. For no reason, totally.
With population bomb.
Anyways,
My eyes, you just see fire in my eyes.
So all of that is all. I think that is all fair and well and good. We all agree.
Yeah.
But your Pokemon aren't the only ones here.
We have ourselves too.
So let's talk about what you can do. The trainer actions. So there are a couple.
Yep. I'm assuming you're back in the document for this.
Yep. Boop. So, switching Pokemon, using an item, searching for cover, or running away from battle, or entering the fray. I'm going to talk about entering the fray last. Now, obviously, this is going to be a hot second before this actually matters. But you can switch out Pokemon. It is possible to recall your Pokemon at any point during the round, but during official matches, we're going to ignore this mechanic. That's part of what I don't like about this book is they very much assume you're going to do a lot of the standard Pokemon stuff.
Right.
Anyways, but yes, so you can send out up recall up to 2 Pokemon and put another one in. That all makes sense. However, if a Pokemon is pushed in the middle of a round, it will be startled and disoriented as it's coming from a safe environment, from a Pokeball to a chaotic battlefield. It will stay like its surroundings and may become the target of an attack. This means the Pokemon will not be able to attack or evade until the beginning of the next round. Switch your Pokemon at the end of the round to avoid this. So basically, if you want your Pokemon to have a good shot, you want to put them in at the end of a round.
I see. Oh, that's why I asked if there's anything else you want to do this turn or this round.
No. The reason I ask is because you can literally use Tackle and Quick Attack in the same round.
Right, I'm more saying like at the very end, so you can then swap it out if you wanted to for the next round.
Correct. Yeah. So that's the first trainer action. This all makes sense, I'm sure. Using an item on a Pokemon. Pokemon may get hurt during a fight, but trainers can't get in the middle of the battle, usually, and risk injuries to either Pokemon. They will call their Pokemon to come closer and quickly give them treatment by rolling. You can use items, or you can use Clever plus Medicine. Basically, Clever plus Medicine. So yeah, no, it's Clever plus Medicine to use items.
Okay.
And give treatment, and we'll talk about that in a second. But to do this, your Pokemon has to be still for a whole round.
So they cannot do anything. You using this item takes up their entire turn.
Correct. Or you can search for cover. This is like mashing the Y button in Pokemon Legends. Arceus. I don't think... Do you do rolls in... See, yeah, you do rolls. Yeah, you can do the rolls. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So basically, you Insight Plus Alert to get behind cover. To not be hit by, like, the stray beam of a Hyper Beam.
I'm a fire and a laser. Boom.
Basically.
What is covered considered in this?
Oh, we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
There are mechanics to it, and we'll get to it. Again, there's so much I have. Could you imagine if we didn't plan for the sessions here, we just jumped right into it, how lost you guys would be?
Absolutely.
Or you can run away from battle. You are not forced to keep battling, blah, blah, blah. So, dexterity, athletics versus the foes, dexterity plus athletics.
Alright.
By the way, I am highlighting the stats you need for these so that if you want to reprioritize when you're seeing what some of these stats mechanically do, you can. That's why I don't want you locking any of your stats until you're, like, happy, you know?
Yeah.
Right. When it says, when
To
it
be
says
clear,
that,
by the way,
is
this
it
is the trainer. This is trainer.
that's
This
what I was about to
trainer
ask. Is this
versus probably
considered
the
trainer
Pokemon.
or is this considered the Mon?
Yes, you're
Okay.
putting the Pokemon back in the ball before you do this and running.
Here's the thing with the, double checking what I did my stat allegation.
Yep.
For the character I have in mind, it would both make sense for them to run away on some occasion, but
Yeah,
also
no, I mean,
not.
Again, that's why we're going over this so that
Right,
you know how you want to allocate your stats.
Right.
This all makes sense, and then the fun one that I'm sure you guys are probably going to want to do at some points, especially with some of the optional mechanics I'm going to be incorporating. I don't go looking because I don't want you to see it. The coolest optional mechanic in the back of this book is like, oh my god! As soon as I saw that, I had to build it into this.
Okay.
You'll get it later. You'll know what it is but I want the introduction to be kind of this own thing. But yes, if at the end of a round you enter a fray, everything changes. If you are in the fray, I am playing your Pokemon. Which, by the way, This is where your Pokemon's nature comes in,
Mm.
as that is to determine how I will use them when this happens. So if you enter the fray, your Pokemon is there, but I am going to be deciding what they do based on their nature and based on what they think is best.
Okay.
You also won't be able to switch Pokemon or search for cover. And you might get hurt. We'll get to that in a second. And at the end of the round, you can just leave the fray if you'd like. But obviously, yeah, so in the fray, that's when you can punch the Onix in the face. So again, good luck at that. The Onix's face is pretty high up there.
So basically we are. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's self-explanatory. You get in the fray, do whatever you want. I will say, there is one mechanic I want to call attention to. If you enter the fray, you can apply healing to your Pokemon without them being stunned for a round.
Mm. Does it still take up one of your actions, or?
Well, one of your actions, yes.
Okay.
But you're in the fray. You got as many actions as everybody else. Just keep in mind the success penalty and stuff. I also want to be clear, by the way, that can apply to skill checks as well, but I will let you know when that applies.
Right. Okay.
So that is basically the basics of combat. But if you're entering the fray and punching an Onix in the face, who will then rock smash you, by the way, you probably want to know what happens when the rock smash hits you and you take damage.
Yep.
Gimmiggle, come back out here, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Isn't Gimmiggle great?
Such a silly
Anyways.
goober.
So, let's talk. Let's talk damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Alright, we're going to get to the fun stuff here. So this is something to keep in mind. So if you look in your sheet, you'll notice that you have HP.
Yes. Which
Okay,
are
this
my
system
HP is
uses HP.
6.
Yeah, let's see if... Pain! Here we go. Pain penalization. Oh, also, we'll talk about lethal damage in a second, but I think pain penalization is more important because it's probably going to come up more. But I'm sure you know what lethal damage does.
Kills.
Potentially. So, when your body... So, if you are at full HP, which for this Gimmiggle is 5, everything is normal. If you are at half HP, one success is going to be removed. So, we're going to take this Gimmiggle to half HP, and he is now going to try and use Astonish.
So if you get lower
Requires
HP,
one success. However, you'll note it didn't do it. Oh, it didn't do it properly.
roll
Give me a second.
3
I thought it would auto. It does not.
die to inflict condition.
Pain penalization, half HP. Here we go. Watch this. All right, reset. We're gonna. It didn't. No, we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a second. That's how that's how Astonish flinches basically.
Oh, okay.
So you'll mark yourself as having half HP, and we're gonna roll. Doesn't do it this time because it didn't do it.
Yeah, you failed.
Okay, for this to work the way I want, I do need to pretend to get an actual success here. 6.
There we
You'll note
go.
it still says 0 successes because he's hurt. So basically, if you have half HP, you remove 1. If you are at 1 HP, you remove 2 successes.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. Now that you know how bad the pain penalties are, you want to heal your Pokemon.
Yep.
So why don't we get down to that? Because healing is also a weird mechanic. I'm not going in book order. I am going what order makes the most sense to me.
Right.
So obviously you got your potions, your medicine.
Which heals for
One potion, by the way,
one.
heals 1 damage. 2 units heals 1 lethal damage. That's good to know. Or a berry, you heal. May require the user to spend 1 will point. Oh yeah, sometimes healing the moves that require healing use will points. Remember that mechanic I told you to max out?
Yep.
So you better hope up in a nice given move because guess what determines when you get will points? When I say.
Alright.
That's why I said they basically, unlike the other games we've played where they are a one-time use or in Meet the Masterminds where they refresh every session, they are a resource here. You have as many as you can hold. You don't get them back when the session ends. You get them back when I tell you get them back. I will say, I won't be too mean, but still. But let's talk about how healing works. So some moves are going to do basic healings. Some things are going to do complete healings. Basic healing can only ever heal up to 3 HP per round. Period.
So if I use...
So you can't just ban healing stuff. If it's basic healing, 3 HP. If you got 3 HP up, that's all you're healing.
Okay.
Complete healing will heal up to 5, but it's the same deal. Period. And we'll get to lethal damage in a second. And then fixed heal and fixed complete heal.
Which is 2 damage or 2 lethal damage.
Yep. So that's the basic gist of healing. So you'll see here it says, if we scroll down here, it'll explain it, I think. You can only heal 3 HP per round when using potions and normal healing moves, but moves identified with this icon are able to heal up to 5 HP per round.
Okay.
Once you reach the healing limit or the subject restores its full HP, the recovery stops and the remaining points will be lost.
Hmm.
By the way, fixes, it'll tell you how much. As you see here, by the way, the heal for the next 4 rounds. So the fixed healing is basically every round you'll get this healing because of the effect. Like as they use here, grassy terrain.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to get to one of the most unique things about this game that I really like when it comes to your Pokemon.
Other than the art, because,
Ironically,
God, these are really cute art.
Ironically, it doesn't come up with Gimmighoul, but let's see, maybe let's talk about abilities.
I mean, yeah, his abilities are a pretty... I know that it wasn't in the original Pokemon, but
Yeah.
they're a core mechanic.
Unlike in real Pokemon games, like in actual video games, where your Pokemon has an ability and whatever it is, that's what they have. Every battle, you choose which ability your Pokemon is going in with.
I'm assuming it would be of the type that are normally for the Pokemon, or just any abilities on the table?
Yeah, obviously of the types that Pokemon can get.
Okay.
Because that means that, yeah, it's not a decision or something that's going to be in the Pokemon. It's a choice that you are going to make. So, keep that in mind. Read up what the abilities do and figure out what might be good for a particular battle.
Interesting.
Yep.
But you can't, like, change this mid-thing. It's like...
Correct. When the battle is going on, you're stuck with it.
Okay.
Alright.
I guess question,
we talked about
do you have
that.
Because you can, like, swap out Pokemon and whatnot, do you have to decide on your whole team's abilities before the fight properly starts? Or can you do it like, oh, I start off with Pikachu, I realize you have Lightning Rod, then I'm like, okay, my next Pokemon, I'm gonna have it have this ability with that in mind. You know what I mean?
Here, let's find out. I'm going to go to where... I'm hoping I can get to the part where it talks about abilities. You know, what am I doing? I'm going to do this the proper way. I'm going to go to the actual... Because ability has its own, like, chapter dedicated to it in the book.
Right.
And they explain this in the abilities, the 434. 434. Enter.
You understand why I'm
So-
asking that, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm double checking. Along with the Pokemon more the sometimes Pokemon have more than one ability to choose from outside the battle. They can be used at will. At the beginning of the battle, you must inform your storyteller which ability your Pokemon will use. I think that is any Pokemon that you might use in that battle. Tell me.
Okay.
The expectation is that you're not going to be switching up Pokemon like crazy.
I'm gonna switch Pokemon every turn. Just.
That's not quite how this game is designed. That being said,
I need to start switch training.
all right. So
Anyway.
now we do a part I haven't. So that's that. So that is basically how combat works.
Okay.
I will open the floor to you guys for any questions.
I don't have any
Because-
that I can think of.
Because I am
off the
sure
top
there
of
are
my
things
head.
I missed.
I guess the only
Alright.
question I have about the players thing is, do we count as like any particular type, or will it always be like a neutral thing? If we like do like a punching the Steelix type deal,
For the most part, it'll be normal.
so we are considered normal type. Okay.
Yeah.
Until I get
Well,
a
you're
fire
punching
gauntlet
this.
or
To
something.
be clear, humans don't have any types. But your punching of the Steelix that you just described, which I just kept saying Onyx, by the way. You're upgrading it to Steelix, man.
No, you were saying
got some
Steelix.
ambitions there. No, I was saying Onyx.
What are you saying, Onyx? I could have saying Steelix.
Yes.
Anyways, yes. But either way, yes. The attack of punching an Onyx is going to be normal.
Okay. Yeah.
That being said, let's.
Yeah.
I guess I should talk about evolution, shouldn't I?
Yeah, that would be smart.
Yeah.
So evolution. I'm sure
Such
you're
a
curious
crazy
about it.
concept.
But let's talk
Yeah.
about evolution. Here, let me grab a Pokemon that can actually evolve.
I mean, Gimmighoul evolves. Not on the
Yeah,
normal
Gimmighoul
size, but it evolves.
How does a Gimmighoul evolve?
You have to.
Coins.
Yeah, you have to collect.
Coins.
Isn't it like it's like all the
So, yeah,
coins in
when I say-
Paldea, which is
When
like
I say let me
100?
when I say let me grab a Pokemon that evolves, I mean let me grab a Pokemon that evolves the normal way.
I mean, I don't know if
One of
you have
these
to collect
players.
100 coins for Gimmighoul to evolve in this game. I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Oh, you do. That's funny.
To be clear, the evolution methods have come back, and I want to grab for the example of I'm talking about. I want to grab a Pokemon that evolves the normal way. You know what? I'm gonna grab my buddy.
All right.
Hey, buddy, come out here. Yo, what's up? It's me, the buddy.
Oh, I guess Neo.
How you doing?
We have to make sure we get all the trade evolutions possible. We need to
Don't
juggle
think
the
about
trade
it.
evolutions. Just.
Also, Eve, I hope you appreciate the reference.
Yes, yes.
We got our good buddy right here.
Oh, here
You know
You're
him.
there.
You love him.
Magikarp.
Magikarp. So if I looked at Magikarp, it should tell me here somewhere, I hope, or it won't. Let me take a look at the Pokemon. Name, number. Where does it say? It should say this somewhere. Pokedex, your space, help, will, heal. Sorry, I'm actually trying to double check where this is, because I know it's somewhere on here. Loyalty, accessory, weakness. Boop. Pokemon. Name for your Pokemon number. Name for your. It might be in the biography, height, abilities. Where does it say? Sorry, I thought it would tell me where it says this in here. It does not seem to say it anywhere here. Effects, maybe? Attributes? Is it in attributes after all? HP, willpower, Magikarp, item.
I guess while
rank.
Peeps is looking for that, even Neo, do either of you guys have a plan on what your starter is gonna be?
I'm planning on probably Cyndaquil.
I'll have to look at the starter list.
Because I'll be straight up.
Starter list is very long. That being said, so the way evolution works is the Pokemon have a certain amount of battles. Oh, is it? Is that what it is? I think I remember now. Give me a second. I want to make sure I'm not bullshitting you when I explain these mechanics. Control F. Let's just
The
take a look at what
Pokemon
it
turn
says.
out to never be able to evolve.
They can evolve.
Oh my god, so much. What is that color? Golden brown?
Evolution. Is this the mechanic or is this the lore? This is the lore. We want the mechanic.
It's the lure.
Page 73. Evolution.
Here we go.
Most Pokemon evolve after battling quite a lot. If you're interested in getting the commandment final form, pay attention to their battles and their ability to win. Once Pokemon met the required number of victories, it will begin. Each species have evolved at a different rate described as the evolution time. It follows a simple chart.
Oh my god, 45
Fast, medium,
victories
slow.
for slow.
So, if it's a fast
Jesus.
Pokemon, it'll do it in 5. Medium, it'll do 15. Slow, 45. Out of curiosity, I wonder what kind our buddy Magikarp is.
I imagine it's level
That's
20,
that
so
doesn't,
I would.
that doesn't seem to be here, so it's probably in the Pokedex.
Right, I imagine I'm gonna take a
Magic.
guess and say it's going to be medium.
Let's take a look. So Magikarp here.
There we go.
Evolution stage is slow.
Damn, 40. What does a 45? Okay, question. Does it count victories as in like the overall battle, or like, oh, your Magikarp was able to take down Poliwag, for example? Like, what counts as a victory for the purposes of evolving?
Let's take a look, shall we? Let's boom. Nope. Nope. Oh,
I see battles and victories.
it looks like number of battles, number of victories. Victory row. Generally, after all the action, all the entire until victory is declared. Path to victory. Chance to victory. Victory every time will you find the right time to make your strikes. You and your Pokemon team together. You share victory and you share throw successes built around the failures. I think victory is on the entire battle.
Oh, which Pokemon has met the entire battle? Okay.
Yeah. At least that's what I am gathering from this. Sorry. Evolution, yeah, that's not clear. I think it's the entire battle.
Right. Yeah. That. I mean, there's reasons why I ask like the questions that I do. It's like we gotta like double
But
check
anyways.
some of these.
Yeah. So we'll have to keep track of your victories. So this can be done. But that's how evolution works.
Okay.
Now, the moment you guys I'm sure have all been waiting for. How do you stat out Pokemon so you can actually get some in, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Alright. So we're gonna follow the steps. So same rank as a trainer, this will affect the moves they can choose and how their skills are distributed. Find later. So Pokemon wild Pokemon you find later. Have any star higher than your own. Alright, so let's get this done. So basically, what you're going to do is it's basically the exact same process, except you don't have the points to get to the skills, so the skills are wherever they start by default. Who wants to go first?
I mean, if
pick
you
their
know,
Pokemon.
if you know what starter you want, so I'm gonna volunteer you.
Oh yeah. Cyndaquil.
So- Alright, let me go grab a Cyndaquil for you.
I'm gonna get Pokemon because we're just going with the standard starters, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Look at
standard
him, look at
starters
this
as well
little
as
guy.
Pikachu,
Look at my
Eevee.
silly little goober.
So I am going to give Cyndaquil figure ownership. Would you like to? All right. Would you like to give a nickname to your caught Cyndaquil?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't nickname my Pokemon normally.
It might make
hmm.
things harder on me, Eve. I'll say that right now.
I know.
Anyways, this is me telling you, nicknaming your Pokemon will make things much easier if I want to use those Pokemon.
Then let's name it Cinder.
See? Cinder works. Cinder is a great name. Spelt how? Like the Y or an I?
With a Y.
Alright.
By the
So
way,
Eve,
Neo,
your Cyndaquil will be going
we
by the
don't
name
have to go
Cinder.
with this, but I was thinking of potentially
You will
doing
be the-
each of us being one of the core 3 types.
Here, let me change the name here.
One of the
It's
what?
I.
I was thinking
Cinder.
each of us be like
So,
one of the core 3
what you're
types.
going to do, Eve. Yeah, what you're going to do, Eve, by the way, is look, your ability's got Flash, Fire, and Blaze.
Mhm.
So you can be with those you're talking about. Is you're going to set Cinder's rank to starter, and then it'll let you pick what skills you want Cinder to be good at.
Hmm.
And then you can also select the moves that you can learn, which in this case will just be the starter rank moves. That all make sense, Eve?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So when Cinder is ready, let me know.
So like, since Eva's fire, she'll have like the starter fire type. You and I would have either grass or water.
Do either of you know what you would like?
Uh,
I know I would like a water type.
honestly,
Ooh, what
that
do you want?
that is fine.
As a reminder, Gen 9's on the table because somebody went and did the work for me.
Gen
It's
9
not-
is on the table, but I'm not going for Gen 9.
Yeah, I'm just being clear.
Right.
It's
I
not
have
showing
I
the
have a
What's it not showing, Eve?
starter. It's not showing any of the moves for Cyndaquil other than the typos maneuvers.
Click on starter rank.
Oh,
And then the check mark is learn them. There you go.
I am going
in theory.
for Froakie.
Froakie! Let me get a Froakie for you. Would you like to give a nickname to your caught Froakie?
What would I nickname Froakie?
Actually, by the way, would you write this down, Eve? I should tell you what Cyndaquil's speed is, shouldn't I?
Yeah, that would be smart.
The evolution speed, I mean. So you just have that written down.
Oh, I assume you could like see it in the
For whatever reason, it doesn't seem to be in here, even though it should be. Is medium. Your speed is medium. Cyndaquil's speed is medium.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure all starters would be under the medium.
You think that the speed would be here, but it does not seem to be. The evolution speed does not seem to be here.
Maybe it's under a different. No, that's just status conditions and whatnot. I'm looking at the
Either way-
players thing to. Although that's not really a good
Anyways.
example. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. So,
Yeah,
would you like to give a nickname to your caught Froakie?
What would nicknaming it really do?
Make
Make
it
life
easier.
easier for me.
Yeah. Something funny.
Basically, if I want to use a Froakie, it's gonna get confusing if your Froakie is also called Froakie.
Something
Got you.
Call it freaky.
No.
Don't be
My
mean.
character's generally serious, so he would, though he is very tough. Probably Slash.
Just Slash. Okay, we're going with Slash, the Froakie. Slash, the Froakie. And by the way, you're probably right. Froakie is probably also medium, but I'm gonna check anyways.
Right. I think I know what mon I might want to pick. I think.
Yeah, medium. Froakie is medium as well.
I think I know what mon I want to do. I'm trying to go for like a theme with my character, and I want to like make a starter sort of match that idea. And I'm juggling
Okay.
I'm juggling between 3 for this concept, and
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna go for Snivy.
Snivy. Ooh, yes.
Snivy's always like
the
one.
Snivy.
You know
There
what's
you go.
funny, Ross?
You were considering Snivy?
No, I was considering Ostrobot.
Oh.
All right, nickname. Nickname for the caught Snivy.
God, you know I'm bad at nicknaming on the spot.
Again, please do nicknames. Otherwise,
Right, I know.
we're gonna get in trouble.
I know. I want to make it easier for you, man. I want to, but I can't.
By the way,
Sorry.
yes. For Slash, make sure you do the move thing that Eve did, or the thing that Eve did, which rank gives an extra rank, and then
Oh yeah, give them a
and then the
rank
moves.
starter.
Yep.
5 skills. All right, let's see.
I guess I'll go with Slither. I guess. Slither
Slither
the
for
Snivy?
Snivy. Okay. I keep doing it the wrong place. Oh, I don't actually need this. Let me. Okay, so I'm gonna give Slither
No,
the
the
Snivy. I'm gonna give you
art.
Slither the Snivy with a capital S because of course. There we go.
Yeah, I have a theme with my
but
character.
All right. And once you guys are all ready and happy with your Pokemons, how they're set up,
I think I am.
let's. Snivy, by the way, probably also medium. I bet you're right about that.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Okay.
you said the point
Some of them
allegation.
didn't exist.
You said the point allegation are already good by default. Or do we have to?
When you press starter, it'll tell you what you have to fill in.
Oh. Here we go.
Yes.
Oh,
And
you
just,
gives you like the
apply
menu to
that.
do it in here. Okay.
Yes, that's what I was trying to tell you.
I can do
I
5. I can do 5 in the thing, right? Or
That's
is
what it
just-
says. Yep, you can do 5.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
for some reason it didn't save.
All right, well, yeah, try and get it done, set up properly. It doesn't say Slash is starter. It says Slash doesn't have a rank.
I just put it at starter.
Oh, Neo, were you using the token on the thing instead of the token in your character sheet? Please use the token in the actors for this.
Okay, I will fix that now because I was doing it in the token on the thingy.
For both of you, yes. Please use actors. It's gonna make your life a lot easier.
So that.
I will link the tokens. I will link the tokens later, but for now, just do it there, please. Thank you. Thank you.
There we
So
go.
when everyone is happy, let me know.
Shipping Anaya.
Alrighty then. Let's do the fun.
Boom. I think
So first-
I am good.
I am going to, not that it matters at all, but just for character reasons, I'm going to assign your Pokemon genders. And we're going to use a... It doesn't have a coin on here, but I'm gonna use a coin for it.
Oh, does the thing not at the bottom not have a coin flip anymore?
Does not.
Mm.
So I'm gonna roll a D2. We're gonna start with Eefs. A 1 is going to be male, a 2 is gonna be female.
Wee! It's a
1.
male.
So that is going to
Okay.
be... So just keep that thing for you to remember. Then Ross, it's your turn. Same idea.
Where do I put that? It's a male.
Wherever you want.
Female. Okay.
Okay.
2 the female, and then Neo.
Oh, where would I put
2.
that, or does it not matter?
Wherever you want. It doesn't do anything mechanically. Unless maybe the move attract comes up, I don't know. This is just because it's not a thing you decide in the game. And now, the fun part. That actually matters.
Here.
Time to roll some natures.
Here, I'll
So
just put
Eve.
it here for now.
If you look in your attributes, you'll note that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 natures.
That's not a
Roll
nature.
me a D25, Eve.
I got you.
So Cinder is...
The 25th one.
Oh, I didn't even see
Wow.
it attempt to roll a die.
That's it.
Well, that
because it couldn't imagine a 25th one. So our last
Alright,
one is
Nicholas
quirky. So let me define quirky for you. Quirks. You can't really understand how their mind works. Those who have a quirky nature will usually see the world in a unique way that only they seem to comprehend. The way they act will be peculiar and often attract puzzled looks. They know they are oddballs and are fine with it, but they might get stressed by the strangeness of things. The way they see the world is so unique that they accept new things. I think you got orange cat Cyndaquil.
Is that basically what describes autism a little bit?
Kind of, yeah. Anyways, so yeah. So your Cyndaquil. So I'm going to keep that in mind when I'm playing the Cyndaquil. So that's yours.
Okay.
That just adds on to the silly little gooberness of him.
So we're going to go with Slash next. Neo, same deal.
Okay.
Roll that D25 that you have lying around.
Oh.
What is this D25 doing? So that is going to be Hardy.
Also,
It's already on hardy nature. So.
Yep.
Also, I'm assuming
Make
that we'll get to whatever confidence means because I'm seeing that.
Oh,
A thing
that's the
on
mechanic that we're throwing out.
Oh well, can you tell us what it would do if it mattered?
It's tied to Pokemon contests, basically.
Ah,
We're not doing Pokemon contests because that just absolutely doesn't fit with what we're doing at all.
Yeah.
fair
no.
enough.
So
Not
the
enough.
Pokemon contest mechanics are just naturally thrown out because of that.
Fair enough.
All right. So Hardy, life has been tough, but they know how to face anything, no matter how difficult. The word disheartened is not for them. They have a great tolerance for stress and frustration, so they rarely get worked up. You'll rarely find them unprepared. They do their best to endure and overcome. Taking things lightly is difficult for them, but they are dependable. They'll help you get through the hardest of scenarios.
Okay. I mean, Neo, you were mentioning that you're trying to build like a tough character, right?
Yeah.
So that sort of fits,
And
honestly.
you have a tough rookie. So
As
Ross, roll me your D25.
It's weird that so far it's been going on with like everyone else's themes.
Now
Not
watch.
really.
Now,
My character's naive.
What was that?
now, Ross. I can't wait to see how absolutely batshit insane your Pokemon's going to be.
Well, let's see. Mine is an 11,
11.
which is let's see. So it
1,
starts at
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Timid. So timid.
What is
Apparently, there's a million words that are called timid. Why is the word timid used so much in this stupid book? Oh, this is the word intimidate. That's why.
Put a space. Please make it easier on yourself. Put a space after timid.
Oh.
There you go.
All right. They have built walls around themselves and make it hard for others to see what's inside. They just want to be accepted, but tend to worry too much and be way too harsh on themselves. Their confidence is usually placed on a leader figure, and that makes them eager to please, but also terrified to fail. They need to learn to trust in their own capabilities to reach their full potential. So
I
your
guess that
Snivy is
sort
very
of.
confident.
I guess that sort of fits the character's theme, ironically enough.
I didn't know Eve was a timid-natured Pokemon.
Anyways, with that being said, you may have noticed happiness and loyalty.
Yes, I did see
Yes.
that.
For loyalty and happiness, for your starter, we're going to start them up maxed out.
Okay. So let me just.
These are your
change that
starters,
to
they
5.
naturally love you.
Just got a 5.
But I have some bad news for you.
Oh, no.
Obviously, if you mistreat your Pokemon, guess what happens to happiness?
Goes down a lot.
It'll go down.
When your Pokemon evolves, and if they're unhappy enough, their loyalty can go down.
Mm.
So that only happens when they evolve.
Or when they're unhappy enough.
Okay.
Basically, when I say.
Yeah.
Basically, you know, remember Charizard's arc from Pokemon Gen 1 anime?
Yes.
They wanted to incorporate that as a mechanic.
Oh no, we gotta keep our friendship stat up in order to evolve. What is the
So,
pre-evolution of
so
Lucario?
let me explain. Let me explain the mechanic that involves loyalty. Basically, you will roll when they evolve. You'll roll some dice to try and make them like you. If you fail, the loyalty will go down by 1.
Okay.
Just something to keep in mind. Also, evolution. What if you decide not to evolve? What if you press B? If you press B, the B button, you get to pick one move of a higher rank than you currently know.
Okay.
So if you, as an example, Ross, if you could evolve your Slither here,
Yeah.
and you press B, instead of evolving, you can learn either Wrap or Vine Whip.
Are we supposed to add the moves manually into the stat
Click on
block?
starter rank, Ross.
It is on starter rank.
No, Ross.
In the move section.
The moves.
Oh,
Click
they're
starter.
not
Yeah, they're
minimized.
sectioned
Whatever.
off.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Collapsed.
Collapse. Thank you.
So
So
yeah, Slither will get Tackle and Leer by default. In theory, if you rank up. If you rank up, in theory. So if you evolve, sorry.
yeah, if we evolve.
Or if you can evolve, but you press B, you get to take one move from a rank above. Keep in mind you can only do this once, and your evolution process completely resets.
Okay. So let's say I get to the point where I can evolve at. Which right? Did you tell me what the evolution speed for mine is?
I get you it's medium, but I'll check. Come
It's
on, I can
all.
spell Snivy.
It's always good to check.
Here we go. Snivy. Snivy, the grass snake Pokemon. By the way, I will be doing the Pokedex voice.
Of course.
So why is OBS deciding
Medium,
not to work
medium.
right now?
Medium.
Yeah, it's medium.
All right, and I
Oh, look at
think
Victini. I love Victini so much.
with that in mind, I guess I should explain that. Yeah, I should explain that. Even though we're not getting to that in a little bit.
Oh, there we go. OBS was deciding not to work for a moment. I had to figure out what was going on.
At some point, I assume you guys are going to want to catch Pokemon.
Nah, we're gonna only work with our starters.
Starter only run
Let's
gang.
go to page.
Let's go.
I mean, that is a good question though. How
Who
far
was
in
living
each
special?
game could you go if you only had that game starters? That sounds like
Not
a
very
fun challenge run.
I will give you the answer, Ross. You can beat them. It's just boring. I did a Fire Red Charizard only run. What it basically boils down to, and this is why I know we can eventually beat the Elite Four, is go to Misty, lose to Misty, but beat Starmie. Or wait, the first one. Which one's the first one?
Brock.
Are you?
No,
Staryu.
Misty. First Misty.
Are you?
Oh yeah, Staryu.
Staryu.
Staryu. So beat Staryu, get a bit of experience, wipe out. Beat Staryu until I can eventually beat Starmie.
Right, it'd be like
So the
running
answer
your head
is
against the
eventually
wall
you
over
win.
and over again.
But using Pokeballs.
Yep.
So, the rank, the amount of successes is dependent on the rank.
So if it's
Starter,
a
beginner,
professional
amateur,
Pokemon, which let's say it's a legendary, because I mean,
Legendaries are
sense.
not professional rank. They're in a league of their own.
well, okay, what would be a Pokemon that's considered? But you know, just to annoy you, I'm gonna call Muck professional.
The rank is not specific to the Pokemon. Any Pokemon can be any rank.
Oh, okay.
Except for legendaries who are, and I quote,
A league
in
of
a
their
league
own.
of their own. Yes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. I'm so excited. Yes, we're gonna get to that.
All right.
Anyways. Yep. But yes, so you need that many successes. But now how do we get to roll the dice? With what tool, I wonder? Sorry.
Oh, the Weedles
With
look so
Pokeballs.
cute.
Look at the Weedles!
Look at the
Anyways,
Weedles.
yes.
Anyway, sorry, that distracted me.
Where do they explain? Sorry, I'm trying to remember where they explain how. Oh, if you want to capture your Pokeballs, you can buy them any Pokemon. Great Balls and Ultra Balls can be more expensive. When you capture a Pokemon with a. Oh, here it is.
So a regular Pokeball
You'll
is
notice-
4 dice.
4 dice, 6 dice, 8 dice.
So
However,
technically, professionals you cannot catch them technically because you require 9.
there is a way around it.
But
You'll notice wild Pokemon's conditions bonus successes.
Hmm. So these are automatic successes type deal.
Which is giving up to 3+. You lose all bonus successes against a fainted Pokemon. So here is the dealio. However, and this is something to keep in mind. The more you hurt a Pokemon before you catch it, the more that Machop's not going to like you.
obviously.
Right. So you
So
either gamble with the dice, make your odds more guaranteed by, like for a starter, for example, tier rank Pokemon. If you're able to somehow meet all these conditions, which I don't think any of us have a status ailment. I'm assuming.
Not yet.
I'm assuming status ailment is burn, paralyze, sleep, etc.
Yeah, you know the drill. Actually, here's a fun little thing. You'll note if someone bring out one of their Pokemon. I'll bring out Cinder.
Okay.
If I go to my little status button, which I still have, we have them right here.
Yeah, and the status conditions.
Yeah, there. Oh, here we go. So anything that applies would be burn, paralyze, frozen, poisoned,
Where are you
asleep.
seeing this?
If you go to open up your
Under effects on your Pokemon sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Confused also applies to this. Disabled counts as this. Okay. Flinched.
Oh, here's a fun
counts?
fact. Actually, if you click on disabled in the little status thing, I can pick which move is disabled.
Oh, that's cool. We
Nice.
have what is this one?
So
What is the second to last
I-
one?
Infatuated.
Infatuated.
It's
Oh,
when
it's
a
like
Pokemon uses
charmed.
track your Pokemon.
Yeah.
Or
Again, the status effects don't work entirely the way that they do in the games, because that doesn't translate 1-to-1.
I mean, yeah,
But
of course.
but I'm going to explain those as they come up instead of taking them to now. So that's everything.
And I see fainted here, but didn't it say you cannot catch fainted Pokemon?
No, you can catch fainted Pokemon. You just don't get any bonuses.
Okay.
So you can't catch fainted professional Pokemon.
I see.
Yeah.
But that all basically should make sense, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That is
believe
it.
so.
That's how the system works.
All right.
I'm also going to do myself a little thing here. I'm going to clear all the Pokemon that we don't actually need yet, just so that they don't confuse me. You guys have been a great help, but we don't need you anymore.
I guess. How do we make sure a movie is selected? Is it the check mark?
Yes, it's checkmark, yes.
Okay, so we only have the starter stuff. So let me just boop. And
Correct.
Boop. What are my abilities? Oh, how does that one work in this?
Which one are you looking at?
I'm looking at.
If you hover over it,
Yeah, I'm reading it. Yeah.
is it Torrent you're looking at? Oh, sorry, you're not. No, you're
No,
are you
my,
contrary. Which
Yeah,
Yeah,
contrary.
That's what your abilities do in biography.
if anything would reduce an attribute of this Pokemon, increase it instead. Oh, right. I should talk about that. So, increasing or decreasing stats. Right. I knew I was forgetting something. I knew I'd forget something.
Well, good thing Good thing I am the one that always brings up the odd things out.
Yeah. So let's get to it, okay? So stat increasing. You know it's a big part of Pokemon. You're going to want to do it, I'm sure.
Right.
Of course.
I guess while Pleeps looks for it. Even Neo, what are your guys' hidden abilities?
Blaze and Flash Fire.
Also, it's not
Protein.
hidden, it's just abilities.
Yeah.
Oh, I never did talk about cover, did I?
No, you
No.
didn't. That's some goofy art.
It adds to your defensive. So 1 quarter cover adds +1. Quarter cover adds +1 to your defense / special defense versus ranged attacks. Half cover adds 2. Full cover must be destroyed.
Okay.
Oh, and stat, by the way, you add 1 bonus dice to the damage pools of matching type attacks.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Anyways, let's talk about attributes increasing and reduction. Most of them don't deal damage, but okay, blah blah. A move may increase or decrease an attribute by 1, 2, or 3 points. This effect is only temporary. But of note, they do not. Okay, no, they do. Right, no, correct, they don't. They do not stack. You're not going to be able to go minimize.
Thank God.
Okay.
However, so the move changes from moves do not stack. However, you can stack them with changes from abilities and other effects. So, held items, abilities, you have it. The maximum they can potentially ever reach is 10. Either way.
So I guess
Actually,
here's
no.
a question.
No, sorry. The maximum they can reach is 10. The minimum you can reach is 1 for your attributes if you get minimized. Or, change your stats.
Okay.
And I
So
forgot
like
the
you
most
could stack
important mechanic.
minimize. So like you could stack minimize and double team, for example.
No move stack.
Didn't you just say they do?
No.
Abilities and move stack.
Yeah. So if you have for example, if one of us chose Torchic and I don't know if I know Blaziken can get speed boost, but I don't know if the pre-evolutions do. But speed
Yeah,
boost,
they do.
every speed boost, at least in normal Pokemon, every
Oh, yeah.
turn it will up your speed.
I
Also,
remember from that event.
Like
they
that would
do.
that one would
Also,
stack because that's
just,
from ability.
Also, just a small thing, critical hits, I forgot to mention this.
Yep.
It is, you get a critical if you get 3 more successes than what is needed for the accuracy roll.
Specifically 3 more. Okay.
Yep. Unless the move has a cool mark on it, that means only 2 more are needed.
Okay.
So, keep that in mind.
What does doing a crit do though for us? Does it just double the damage?
You will add 2 dice to your damage pool.
Okay.
And lastly, the last thing I'm going to explain today.
Imagine
Lethal.
getting a crit and then you roll the damage dice and it's a low roll, so you get 1.
Alright, lethal damage.
Okay.
Here is the dealio. Some moves are going to have that red exclamation point on them.
Yes.
These are the bad moves. Normally, now, you can choose to hold these moves back if you choose and make them normal and not lethal. I will let you know right now, because of the nature of the setting in the game we're playing, you guys might do that, your opponents will not be.
Right.
But, if you take as much lethal damage as you do have health, you don't need me to explain, it's in the name.
Yep, you die.
Goodbye. If you take any lethal damage, it will not heal over time.
It has to be properly treated.
Correct. And if lethal damage reduces you to 0, goodbye. So keep this in mind. I guess. I feel it was something I should cover that I forgot. The issue is I forgot it.
Well,
Right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. You ask questions. You ask questions. That's the point of the session 0.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm also assuming the fact that we cannot. I just thought about this. I'm assuming we cannot choose to. I mean, we can choose to battle each other. I'm just assuming it's not gonna count under our victory.
Yeah, I'm not going to allow that. Yes.
Right, which fair enough. So session 1, it's like, hey, we're just gonna battle for like each other for like 2 hours.
Straight.
Combat in the system is pretty clunky, so let's not bog it down with that, please.
Right, exactly. I don't think any of us would do that, but I think session 0 might as well just bring up that detail. I mean, I'm sure we would want to battle each other and whatnot. like as like part of
Wait.
quote unquote training.
Let me look over the thing to make sure there's nothing I'm missing. Nature's battles. We're ignoring that. We covered that. We. Let's see. Is there anything else? Just a double check.
Actually,
make sure I didn't miss
here's a
anything here.
question for you, plebes.
Mhm.
How would so we all start off a starter rank
Yep.
for a Pokemon? How
Yeah.
do we eventually get it to the next rank?
That is basically the equivalent of leveling up. I will tell you when you do that.
Okay. Also, are we
I
each
think
tracking the thing for like victories or?
you guys should, because it's gonna keep something off my back. You know.
All right, I'll try to do that. At least for mine. I don't know about Eves and Neos. You guys can just do it
I'll
yourselves.
try to.
What are
You'll
we
go-
trying to keep track of?
Your victory, so that we know when your Pokemon are about to evolve.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which for all of us, because we're all medium, would be 15.
Maybe it is Pokemon defeated. Pokemon defeated makes they don't specify in this book. That being said, that's it. That is Pokerolls in a nutshell. And by a nutshell, I mean over the course of 2 hours and a half.
I will say this. The system itself seems interesting enough.
Yeah.
A lot of it makes sense. Now, I'm going to say that with a grain of salt because I'm ready for us to get started and be like, oh, what the hell?
Again, I am
But-
sure on all of our ends there is going to be some learning things.
I mean, same thing happened to
I mean,
me in
it's
some
a culture
masterminds.
learning
It's going to happen
system.
with us. It's going to happen with any
Yeah.
new system. Like, it's going to be a...
Yeah.
Learning curve.
Right.
So I guess for one last time, are there any questions I need to answer? Because that's it. I am ready to end the night.
Not that I can
By
think
end of the night,
of.
I mean this
Top of my
session
head.
0.
Yeah. I think...
No, nothing.
Anything we can message you about it or message in the thingy,
Yeah.
the chat.
Right.
Since I know you guys are going to work on characters, I am going to... Wait, I'm going to make sure permissions are set up so that you can do the things you're supposed to do. Configure settings, core, permissions. Here we go. This is all good. Nope, I want you guys to be able to do that. I want you to do... Not that. Not that. I do want you to be able to do that, though. And therefore also that.
But, yeah, I mean, this system sounds
I
fun.
do want you to be able to do that. Sure, you can do that. You can do that. Save configuration. There you go. I have permissions. By the way, do you guys know what other than if you guys know what you're naming your characters?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Crap, I should do...
Yeah, you can fill in the name little thing there, by the way, just to be clear.
Oh god, how do I shrink a image? Because I had an image, but it's too tall. Do you know how to
Anyways.
do it? Can I send it to you and have you like?
Potentially I can. I'll do it later.
I'll
I
send
am
it to myself
closing...
and sit on my phone. and then
Yeah.
read
With
it.
all that being said,
I'm just gonna
That's
have
it.
it be
That
Ross for now. I will come up with a name later.
fair enough. I
So-
will... It's not... The good news is I don't think there's as much you have to do as you have to do in Mutants and Mastermind, thankfully.
Right. But, this whole system seems fun. Like, I cannot wait to see where it goes from here. Oh, did you ever explain the reset button?
Oh, I mean, it just reset. It's just what you do when the round ends.
Oh. Okay.
When I'm like, when I say anything you want to do, and you guys in my NPCs say nothing, the round is over. We move on to the next round. You press the reset button, and we do all of that stuff over again.
Okay.
Oh, I should mention by the way, willpower, as well as being used to use healing moves, also can be spent to instantly cure status conditions.
Mmm.
However, if you ever go to 0 willpower, you are unconscious.
Oh, well, okay then.
Yep.
Good to know.
Question, please.
Yep.
Are we naming our characters just the first name, or do we want to include last name?
Whatever you want.
I didn't feel like thinking of a last name, so I just did first name personally.
Look, I'm already bad at doing a first name. Don't make me think of a last name.
Done.
Anyway,
Dio Nomuro.
in that
Last
case,
name.
Is this one of your OCs?
Yes.
anyway, unless someone has any
I-
other questions, that's gonna be it. I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty then.
I'm a-
Thank you guys for watching the
Hold on,
session.
I need to-
Oh, okay.
Are you
No, I'm
uploading
just-
the picture already?
Yep.
Anyway, thank you guys for we'll save seeing the characters for next time. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this session 0 for what's the system called again? Pokerolls.
Pokerroll.
Pokeroll. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always,
Yeah, if you want, you give me like little backstory stuff if you'd like.
yeah. Thank you guys for watching. As always, stay tuned for more. Auf Wiedersehen.